Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Jocing Epicsode. Episode 162. Get back to the code. Man, what's up, Joe, bro? How you feeling today, dog?
Man, I'm good, baby. I'm on my level. You heard me?
Man, look,
You say get back to that G code, huh?
stupid ass dog. Get out the door.
Get back to that G code, like Juva said, live by, die by. What?
Dog, we got to, bro. We gonna talk about that when we get a little bit more crowd up in here, cause dog, they gotta hear this part, dog. Cause I feel like it's a lot of flaw. It's a lot
It's,
of flaw up in the game these days.
it's some flaw going around, very much so. But
Yeah,
what you got shaking today, big brother? You all right?
man. I'm good, bro. I'm feeling good. You heard me? Like I say, the business getting back straight. You heard me?
Back out there
So,
working your ass off, huh?
man, look, they trying to, they trying to. You hear me? But it's a good thing. Hold on, I'm trying to hit the tag everybody button right quick. Bam, there
Get
we go.
to the bag is always good. Or you tagging everybody. Look, don't forget while we on here, you gotta hit the like and subscribe. Boom. You gotta last episode you ain't give me none. I was looking for him. You ain't
My
give me
bad, and you right.
ain't give me not one. I'm like, damn, nigga ain't hitting the button over there. Nigga made me want to have a fucking button over here on my side. You hear me?
That's my fault, bro. That's my fault. That's my fault, dog.
You know, every now and again here and there.
Yeah. Hold on. Why I can't comment like they tripping on me right now? Well, man, for everybody that's tuning in, man, how y'all feeling out there, man? There we go. There we go. Trying to get us right. Trying to get us in here.
Let, let
But
me
man, dog,
let me go ahead and jump on with the first topic, dog.
go.
What you think the Saints? What you think the Saints look like today, dog? I know we lost.
I
I
ain't
know
watching.
we lose. Know who's gonna lose, but fuck, you know.
Dog, I feel like I'm just not excited for the team that they about to put on this field, bro.
um, I'm I feel for the team, and the reason I say that because they're gonna have to go through a tough year this year. This year gonna be real tough. All right. Cam Jordan, this probably his last hoorah. You know,
It's time for Cam to retire.
yeah. Honey Badger done already got up out of there. Um, Surprisingly, you know who looked good today?
Who that?
Kendra
Who?
Miller. Kendra Miller he looked like he was getting
But
his
he not he
reward.
not a bad player though. So I can't. For me, that's not a surprise. I
Now,
feel like
well, Alvin didn't start. Alvin didn't start, but
right.
I was happy to see him getting the reps. And I'm like, yeah, he getting his reps, he getting to play. Next preseason, I hope he play because I want to see him get more reps because I want to see him get loose. You know what I
Right.
mean? Yeah. But I mean, other than that, homeboy threw two pick sixes.
Two
Uh,
pick sixes.
yeah, the what the dude is, the one they drafted over Shador.
I ain't gonna look at it. I ain't
What
gonna look at his stats or nothing.
his name is? Short, something.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know, bro.
Tyler.
Say, bro, look. Let me say this. He number 6. Homie, you gotta make me remember your name. Right now, I don't know your name. You got to make me remember that bitch because I'm going to say it right now. And I hope you can prove me wrong. But right now, I am not a believer.
Well,
You gotta make me a believer. You gotta make me remember your name.
I think he already know he not starting. He know that for sure. Rattler got the job.
Right.
Rattler got the job. Uh, Hopefully they able to mix him in with Taysom Hill. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see Taysom Hill behind the helm. I wanted to see him because I believe, like, I'm like, damn man, this dude been doing this all these years. He was there. He was here when we was transitioning to Winston.
He was there before when he was there when we was getting cheated in the playoffs. You dig?
Sure
Like
was. Sure was. Yeah.
so he he been around. He was there before Wednesday. He was there when Teddy Bridgewater was there.
Say, bro. But I'm like, this dude been here all this time, and you ain't been able to give him enough throwing reps to be able to put him in the game.
But see what it is they realize that he more valuable as a football player than just a quarterback. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he came to the league as a quarterback, he more valuable as a football player. Because think about it. If Kamara get hurt, you can't use him as no running back if you got him playing quarterback. You can't use him as no punt returner or no kickoff fucking headhunter. You feel what I'm saying? Or no fucking punt team blocker if he playing quarterback. If he playing quarterback, you pretty much take him off the rest of the field. And the team know and he know that he is better off as a football player. He more valuable to the team as a football player.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I feel like, and
I,
then when he did get a chance at quarterback, he didn't show us nothing.
well then the thing too is every time we put him on the field of play, I know, the whole fucking world know he about to keep that motherfucking running. So teams ain't been able to stop it, but how many motherfuckers you gonna get the bite thinking he gonna run it? Let him throw that bitch.
He might throw that bitch one time a season.
Yeah, I'll take that. 1-2 passes the whole season. If it's a good one, hey, big chunk plays. You know.
Yep. But they've been able to stop him. They're not like talking about it. So hey, like I say, he more valuable as a football player than just a quarterback.
Right.
Because I think, to be real, if we tried to use him as just a quarterback, he might not even be in the league right now.
Probably lose his job.
He probably would have lost his job a long time ago, and he would have we would have already let him go. He would have went to the next team and got let go by them. So honestly, even for him, because to be real, dog, he might fuck around and get into the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of his stats, but because of how valuable he is.
Yeah. Man, I was
This
looking
nigga got he got kickoff return touchdowns, punt blocks, fucking pass for a touchdown, catch touchdowns, running touchdowns. You dig? Fumble recoveries,
Yeah, he
forced
got
fumbles. Like,
damn near every stat you could think of.
baby girl, do me a favor, close the door. Oh, so he
Yeah.
got stats across the board. He like a real life all purpose player.
Right.
And
Man,
he had a game with a passing touchdown, a rushing touchdown, a receiving touchdown, and a punt block. Like
yeah, all in one game.
all in one game. That's unheard of.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, look, thank God our golden goose ain't take that check though.
Who that?
Camaro.
Yeah.
You know the Rams. The Rams try to get him, and what you call them try to get him. The Texans.
But even with Camaro, he gotta come out and ball. Nance, turn that TV down.
And for some reason, I thought I was tripping today. We have Cam Akers on the roster.
He is on the roster. I don't think they're gonna keep him. I just think he's just there for fucking for the preseason. I don't think we're gonna keep him.
But I remember at one time Cam Akers was balling out.
Cam Akers was that dude. But that was years ago.
Didn't he just
That was years ago though.
Didn't he just come from the Rams?
He did, yeah.
Where he was at, the Rams, yeah.
But he ain't really been doing nothing these last couple of years though. We gonna see. But look, since we talking about preseason though, holy
smokes, they got a shot.
He just kicked a 70-yard field goal. Are you kidding me?
Crazy.
I've never seen that. The NFL record. That would be an NFL record.
Holy.
Nigga.
Now my question is, the longest kick I could remember was Martin Anderson, right?
No.
Who held the record? It was somebody playing for the Saints, nigga.
No, the dude from the Broncos had the record.
What it was?
Like a 65-yarder, something like that. Oh, boy from the Saints was a 64.
And it was it Martin Anderson?
Martin Anderson tied dude with the half foot. Tom Dempsey because remember Tom?
That was his name, Tom Dempsey. Huh?
Yeah, he had the half foot. Yeah.
Half foot, club foot.
But see what I like about this is now you just showed you done put everybody on notice that nigga I can make a 70-yarder. You dig? I can make a 70-yarder. So as long as we can get to the 50-yard line, we can shoot, we can go for it. If we can get the midfield, like we can go for it. The picture, Morgan, you down by 1 with 7 seconds to go. And them boys line up for a 70-yarder and make it on. Now you make these dudes, they gotta respect it.
I don't know. That was impressive. That was impressive. But
because most teams wouldn't even try to go for it.
I don't see him doing that shit in the regular season.
You don't see them attempting it, or you don't see him making it?
I can see him attempting it. But here, you didn't let everybody know now that you can make that bitch. So guess what? They putting somebody on that fucking ball. You can believe that. The fucking look, if it's coming down to the playoffs and shit, is like wire to wire, nigga gotta shit. And to make that 70, you know you gotta kick that bitch a little low. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gonna jump up and block that. I'm telling you, nigga gonna block that.
It might get blocked, but hey.
Them dogs ain't letting that shit slide. No.
No, you gotta cause think about it before. Nigga, you line up for a 60-yarder, they not okay, cool. Ain't nobody respect, like the other team might not respect it. Now you gotta respect it because you done seen it go through. And it went through with about 5 more yards.
Unless that nigga
so you gotta respect it.
Unless that nigga could kick that bitch and make it go around the motherfucker, then in the motherfucking upright, then I respect. Other than that, man, them dogs is on that.
Because for
Now
one,
you
you
see,
got to
all right,
time that.
you a coach, all right, you seen it. You a coach for a team. You playing that nigga. What's your next fucking move?
Oh, we gonna try not to let you get it off.
We
That
trying to block that.
you
We
trying to
gonna
block.
block
But
that.
think about it. If your boy, let's say you jump like this, and that fucking ball go, or that ball go like this. It don't matter. You can jump for it, but if you jump and that motherfucking ball go to the side of your damn hand,
You
but
know what I hate?
but you gotta respect it now though.
You know what I hate about motherfuckers that kick long field goals and make them? And when you put that bitch on the 10, nigga missed that motherfucker.
Nigga missed that bitch. Nigga hit that bitch straight sideways.
So he might be good on the long ball, might be terrible on the short ball. They might sit his fucking
Who,
ass down. He missed too many field goals.
who knows? But hey, get him. Hey, but like I say, you gotta respect it now. You gotta respect it,
That's
and that's what like put teams on edge when they know you got a weapon.
definitely.
When they know you got a weapon.
Man, that's some shit that's and I'm gonna tell you, field goals is not automatic. Now, if he kicking them bitches every game, if they line up and they say, we going for the 70, we going for the 70, and he making them bitches, that nigga will be the Steph Curry of the NFL. You know how Steph pull up from half court, bow, bow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like that in football, dog. So I don't see that nigga like really kicking too many of them bitches and making them. You know,
But he don't need to kick too many. He just needs to make enough.
he need to make that special one.
Cause you know what, like you say, you putting somebody on the ball. You know what happened? You know he can make them. So you get anxious. You
Yeah,
jump offside, bam, first down. You dive across the center because you know you can't line up on the center no more. You dive and you hit the center, bam, that's 15 yards.
or that nigga know he can make them bitches, and he in a big game. Now he nervous. See, this was the
That's
preseason.
possible too.
This was the preseason. Like, fuck it, I miss. You know what I'm saying? But when you get in them games, well, that you get nervous and shit, and then miss that motherfucker. So they got
Hey,
a lot of
I don't
practice.
expect him to. I don't expect him to make them all.
I don't think he gonna make another one. I think this
But
is
if
one and only.
but let's say from 55 and longer, if you at least at like 50% from 55 and longer on your career, I think
You,
you're good.
yeah, you solid.
I think you're good. I'm surprised they didn't drug test that boy yet.
It's coming.
He do that bitch in the game, they drug test. They like, okay, it's the preseason, we gonna let him slide. You do that bitch in the regular season, oh, you getting drug tested. You getting drug tested. Soon you ain't even gotta make it to the sideline, nigga. The league gonna be walking the cup. You ain't even finna celebrate. I'm like, yeah. We gonna let you kick it off, but then you gotta come with us after the kickoff.
Bugger the
Come on.
steroid cream. He rubbing his legs with the steroid cream. You hear me?
Right. But now I like that though. I like that. Cause look, once upon a time on that Madden, I used to be the only nigga that kicked field goals, dog. I used to, like everybody else, they'll try to throw the Hail Mary, dog. I'll beat a nigga with a field like that game winning field goal and beat you. You dig? I was the only one like that actually was like consistent at kicking 55, 60-yard field goals, dog. Cause I was like, we play for money all the time. Every point counts. And a lot of dudes couldn't kick no field goals, bro. So they putting respect on these kickers, man. Put respect on a kicker. from an old mad head that used to be kicking field goals out the fuck across the field. I can respect it. They say them kickers ain't no athletes. Nigga just put one from 70. Now all y'all dudes that say y'all the kickers not athletes, let me see y'all go hit y'all one. Cause a new standard been set.
Hit that 70, huh?
Hit that 70. Now you know we gotta talk about Shador right quick. Hold on.
I be hoping you got something positive to say about me. You only say negative stuff about me. And I'm like, I ain't do nothing to you. No. I ain't seen nothing positive that you ever say. I think something positive every day. What else do I say? Come on, Tony. What I do? What I do to you, Tony?
Respect.
What you think about that exchange right there?
Respect.
Yeah.
I respect Shador for handling himself like that. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga was just like calmly telling his nigga, like, man, what I do you, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I done read every article. You never write nothing good about me. What the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, instead of crashing out. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know, so I applaud that young man for holding his composure and telling.
I salute him for that. For one, I salute him for handling your business like a man. You have an issue with a man, you go talk to him. Like that's for one. You go look a man in the eyes, like, bro, like what's the deal? Like, we good? No, yeah, no. He checked his temperature. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't did you nothing. All I'm doing is playing football. But you ain't had one good thing to say about me. Whether football or not, you ain't said nothing good about me. Like, man, what's up with that?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm just
like I'm not out here doing good things.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then on that, you put the ball in his court, you apply that pressure on them. Cause either two things gonna happen. Either other dude's gonna crash out or he gonna cower. You feel what I'm saying? Cause he didn't know how to handle that situation when Shador pulled up on him. He didn't know how to handle that.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know how to handle that shit, dog. And you could tell he was looking shocked, like, dang, this young man checking me right now. And it wasn't even really like a check. It's just like a respect thing, like, bro, like coming to you man to man. Because Shador could have went and Twitter fingered his way through it. Man, this motherfucker ain't never got nothing positive to say. Look at him writing another article. You did, but no, he went to the man to man, and was like, look, I've been reading your articles, bro. You ain't got nothing positive to say, bro. I'm doing good things. What's up?
Right. And that's how I feel too, dog. Some motherfuckers write them articles, you know what I'm saying? And I think they be like bashing the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though you wrote down all the bad, you ain't write down none of the good.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna write all this bad shit, at least touch on my good points. At least touch on my attributes to the team. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, man, you ain't wrote nothing good about me every fucking time. You know? So guess what, Tony? Your next article need to say something good about that man. Or your ass is racist. Probably already racist.
Probably already.
Yeah, already.
You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Probably already there. Oh, he could be the dude that's he the rage bait.
Or the rage
he the rage bait dude that purposely won't say nothing good about people. He, like they say, negativity draw attention too. And sometimes people like negative shit, so they gonna be attracted more to the negative stuff.
Yeah.
They make the negative comment, they do this, they do that. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of just giving people their flowers. Because they know, okay, it's a large group of people that don't like Shador. So if I say something about him, they're going to come over here. They're going to come see what I got to say this time. But if I start talking positive about him,
They might not check it.
I lose. They might not check it. They might lose that following. And you ain't got to do that. It's a lot of people do it. Candace Parker, she one of them. Skip Bayless, he do it too. You feel what I'm saying? Where you make a career off of bashing somebody that you see doing good.
Stephen Smith.
Him too.
Except for when you talk about the Cowboys, because I like that commentary. Like when you fuck with the Cowboys, that's my favorite.
None of us like them though.
That's my favorite.
None of us like them though. You dig?
Sometimes I go check Stephen A after the Cowboys lost just to see him do that shit. You hear me?
Look, but nah, man, them dudes. I salute that. He played good the other day. You feel what I'm saying?
He did.
And he played good. So
yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Like he told that boy, look, I want to see something positive. I want to see something positive. Come from this. Look, we're gonna stick on sports one more time. Get the sports out the way before we get the cutting up.
To answer the question that I know many of you who are poking around waiting for me to give you an answer, the answer is yes. I am going to answer your question when I'm good and ready to do it. Because you know what? Nobody calls shots on me. I do things when and how and where I like to do them. Bye. Love you guys.
That's some bullshit.
Layla, don't wait too long. You already getting old, baby.
No.
You already old, baby. Don't wait too long. You heard me?
Now see, it ain't even about her. It ain't even about her her agent. I'm calling it bullshit because you can't say I'm the one that called the shots when you the one that's already calling the shots.
You asked for the 15.
You said you wanted 15 million. They came to give you 15 million.
They went and got to the 15.
And now you talk about I'm the one that called the shots. I move when I'm ready. You the one said you put the price out there. You put the price out there. They called your bluff. Lately, you got to say, damn, they called my bluff. You dig? That's what happened.
To say that. It's all right to say that.
They called her bluff. That's all. But the video she just put out, like, yes, everybody want to know what I'm gonna say. Yes, I am gonna. Come on now.
No, you're not.
Right.
No, you're not. You know you're not.
What's good, champ? What's up?
What's up, Al? No, you're not. You know you're not getting in the ring with that young girl.
You're not getting in that ring.
Hey, look,
and she don't need to get in the ring. That's what people don't. She don't need to get in the ring.
She don't, bro. But she pretty. I don't want her to go get her face messed up.
There's a lot of pretty fighters out there.
Ooh, man, she gonna be bust up after Clarissa done with her.
But I'm just saying, like, that's one of the things where she should have just left it alone. And see, this go back to the old dudes. Get a young kids, get a young up and comers they props. You don't have to shit on them. You don't have to shit on them.
You know what?
You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like Clarissa, like, she had this moment in her life where she can be real fucking cocky. And she earned that right to be cocky. And when you go to talking that shit, talking about you want some money, then she gonna go get you your money and say, come get your ass in this ring. I think it's just her level of cockiness versus Layla Ali thinking she better than everybody who came under her.
But dog, it's like this, bro. let's say once upon a time, when they asked Layla Ali about Clarissa Shields, if she would have said, especially to her face, oh, she doing her thing. I like what she's doing. Keep up the good work. She could have just said that right there, and we would have never got to this point. But instead, like I say from the beginning, she acted like Clarissa didn't even exist. Now I feel like this. If this is your craft, and there's some young up and comers making noise in your craft, you should be checking them out. I ain't gonna say you gotta be a fan, but if they got this young girl, like damn, she done won 2 gold medals in the Olympics. Man, who this is? Because at least you gonna know who won the gold. You be like, like young girl won the gold medal. Oh, she won 2. Let me see. And then you kind of then you start hearing the rumbles about her. Oh shit, she the first undisputed female world champion. Oh shit, she done did it twice. Then you be like, you're not gonna sit there and act like she a nobody. And Layla tried to play her like she was a nobody as she was coming up. But when all she had to do was say, keep doing what you're doing. Nigga, keep doing what you're doing. Shake her hand, keep doing what you're doing. Layla tried to act like when she was standing right in front of Layla, turned her back on her, didn't want to shake her hand, act like she wasn't even there. Like, you ain't gotta do that.
The truth of the matter is, I think Layla didn't even expect her to get this far. You know how people, you ever heard that saying, like, people pray on your downfall, hoping you don't make it?
Yep.
That's what I think the fuck happened. Layla didn't think she'd get this far. And she played her like she was a nobody, like she wasn't going to get that far. But here, bitch,
right.
Now, and here you're 15 if you're talking that shit, and you could go get in the ring.
So ever since then, Clarissa was like they say, sometimes your idols become your rivals.
Very much so.
And it's a case where the idol became a rival real quick. You go to looking up to somebody to wanting their head. So, hey, Layla, like you they called your bluff, love. They did. You didn't think that 15 million was coming. They called your bluff. Now you moving the ball. I didn't expect you to fight anyway. Or you could just say face and be real, be like, man, I'm not getting no motherfucking ring. I'm about to be 50 years old. You can say that too. And that's respectable.
It's okay to say that. It's okay to know.
That's respectable.
It's okay to know when you're not ready to go. You feel me?
Right. That's like a 50-year-old dude right now. Usain Bolt calling him out, you be like, look, young buck, bro. I done did my running already. I'm in the Hall of Fame already. I ain't got nothing to prove to you. Go keep doing your thing.
Right.
And just leave it at that. And just leave it at that. You know, you ain't gotta be like Pacquiao, be like 50 years old and still going fighting these young niggas. Pacquiao just like fighting. Pacquiao just a nigga that like fighting.
Yeah, bro. You gotta know when not to fight now. What niggas say, you gotta know your weight class. Big man run up on you, 6'6", 320 pounds. Look, go ahead on, big fella. I got something for your ass, big fella.
Right.
Bitch, you better not put your hands on me.
Right.
See everything in this clip, bitch. You
man,
gotta
look.
you gotta know when you're out your league, bro. You know?
And sometimes that don't make you a coward.
It don't.
No, especially on a professional level. Like, look, I'm retired. You the champ now. You got that. Go ahead. You know, you keep doing your thing. You got challenges in front of you. You worry about them. Don't worry about me. You dig? Go ahead, do what you do. And it's like that. It's like that, bro. It's simple, dog. It's simple, dog.
You think some people be clout chasing though? And I'm not
A lot
saying
of them do.
Layla need the clout, but just mentioning this and all this back and forth with the match, and maybe it'll be a match, maybe it won't. It's kind of giving us some kind of notoriety.
Yeah, of course. But see, what I would tell Clarissa, don't worry about Layla. You got people that want your head, because you can't get in the ring trying to impress Layla or put on a show to impress her, and you get yourself clipped, because all it takes is one punch. You could punch a motherfucker 100 times, 1,000 times. They hit you one time and they might be over. If they hit the button right. You dig? That motherfucker could be like this, eyes closed and just and now
But then I'm gonna say this too.
You falling like Glass Joe.
With Clarissa, even if Clarissa take a L right now, she's still one of the greatest to do it.
She is the greatest female to do it. Even with an L.
Even with an L.
Yes, even with an L.
Yeah.
If she catch an L, people gonna say, look at her, she just lost. Layla didn't lose. That don't mean shit. Because at the end of the day,
Layla ain't fought enough fights.
No, Layla got more fights than Clarissa, but still, at the end of the day, Clarissa got 2 Olympic gold medals. That's as high as you can go in the amateurs. She got 2. She is a 3-time 3-division undisputed champ. She the only boxer in boxing history to do that. That means she won every belt in whatever weight class she went to. She got all the belts. And she's the only boxer in boxing history to do it. The only male, they got 2 male boxers to do it in 2 different weight classes. But she's still like boxer, period. She was the first boxer, period, to be undisputed champ in 2 weight classes. And then Terrence Crawford came and tied her. And then she went for 3 and got the 3. You dig? So she the only boxer ever. You can't, that's, with something like that, a one loss ain't hurting. One loss ain't hurting. You dig? So yeah, man. Whoa. She good, man. She on the Mount Olympus of boxing, dog. That's all. She on the Mount Olympus of boxing. But man, what else you got, bro?
Man, I got something, bro. I got something. So here we got Cam Newton, dog. Right? Cam Newton just recently was talking about pitching a new idea to ESPN. To host HBU college game days. Focus on like the game day experience, tailgating, the whole 9. Kind of like what Pat McAfee do for college football. Cam wanted to host the HBCU version of that. I thought it was fucking awesome. It's an awesome idea, bro. ESPN hadn't agreed to it yet, though.
Say, bro, let me tell you something, dog, because I feel played. I been saying this for years. But I said BET need to do it. I said BET need to have a game of the week where they have, because think about that, how many jobs that could open up. But let's say even like the HBCU students. let's say like kids that want to go into sports journalism and all that. Somebody like BET can have a game of the week, and they have their little crew go to the game, and do the whole little thing just like that, like College Game Day with Lee Carson and all them. But you go do it at the HBCUs. BET could cover that. Now, if Cam Newton take that shit to ESPN, and they fuck around and get that idea, I don't think they're gonna put the money into it because they already got College Game Day. That's why I've been trying to say BET need to do this. And don't, nigga, you got camera crews, all these kids that's graduating in these fields.
Yeah.
You can have them work right there in their own conference.
Sports journalism.
Now, more than likely, some of them is gonna move up and end up on ESPN and all that shit anyway. But they gotta start where they can start instead of starting at the bottom. You can start right there.
Resume ready.
So Cam,
ESPN.
Cam, take that idea to BET, bro. And you can headline it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna write Cam and I'm gonna write BET. I want that job too.
I think somebody gonna pick it up. BET for me, nah, BET just got rid of the fucking BET awards.
We gonna get to that.
Yeah, they just
we gonna get to that.
So what the fuck? You think they're gonna go pick something up from Cam Newton for College Game Day for football?
The reason I say BET because ESPN they got their money, already got their money going everywhere. BET need eyes on the channel. They just showing fucking reruns all day.
Man, BET is fucking self-destructing.
That's what I'm saying.
This is destroying themselves.
That's what I'm saying, though. They need eyes on the channel.
It happened ever since them fucking people bought that shit too.
They bought that shit like 2008-9 though. But still.
Yeah, it been on a downturn ever since then.
Ever since. But think about on the Saturday afternoon, we'll come on BET on a Saturday afternoon. Nothing. Nigga, you could run a fucking College Game Day type of show from 11 to 12. The game come on at 12. And then after that you go back to your fucking reruns. Or at least after that game, after the game of the week, then you show some highlights from the other games. You show a little battle of the band, show some band highlights from the other games for the next hour, and then nigga go on back to showing Tyler Perry reruns.
And then BET could take us and put us on a show like ESPN, and we could be like your boy and Scott Stewart.
Right.
At night, you just run us, and we run all the highlights for y'all. College highlights, HBCU college highlights.
Right.
Yeah.
Somebody tag BET, man. Somebody tag BET, man.
Please
tell them start at the 40 minute mark. But for real, I've been saying this for years because there's nothing else on. Though you can do that for football, basketball, baseball, track.
Yeah, fucking right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can show the battle of the bands
on TV. They can show all that.
Cam trying to get ESPN to do it. Dog, ESPN don't show don't nobody show the games.
Say, bro, you want me to hit Cam up, bro, and see if we can partner with Cam, bro?
We have fucking right. We can hit him up.
We can grab that nigga coattail and ride on in there on BETAs.
You know that nigga be having the big ass hats. We gonna kind of sit on top. We gonna sit on top of the hat. And nigga got buku space on them ugly ass hats he be wearing. But still,
nigga say he got space. Nigga has got flowers in it and shit.
Boy, that nigga be having the rings of Saturn on top of his head sometimes. that nigga has be ugly. But I'm saying though, bro. it's a lane for it. It's a lane for it, and nobody is tapping into that lane.
It is, bro. And if it's too late, somebody gonna come and snatch it up. So, you know.
Now, see, if we actually lived down, if I actually lived down there, I'd have been like, bro, look, every Saturday we gotta go catch. Well, you be at work. We gotta go catch. We gotta go to somebody's game. Southern Jackson State,
Boy, what you talking about?
Kremlin, Prairie View, Texas State,
You talking
FAMU.
that shit? Talking about I gotta go to work, nigga. I take off. Gee,
And look, we pull up every week.
every week.
We'll
be at Mumford Stadium, nigga. With Southern.
Some
in the stands with the band.
Right.
You know,
it's ridiculous, bro. They don't have no outlet, bro. And there's buku talent in them schools. They just don't have no outlet.
Right.
No media outlet.
Right. It'd be a lot going on. It'd be a lot going on, bro. And it's a show. Like HBCUs really put on a show, dog. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the football part, I'm talking about like, you know, the dance team, you know.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
The band doing the field show and all that shit. Man, that shit be fire. You know? That's the shit need to be shown.
Yep. I'm with you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm with you, dog.
We're gonna do that.
Cam did do Gilly dirty though. Huh?
G said make it happen.
Yeah.
G said make that happen.
Cam did do Gilly dirty though.
Did who? Gilly?
Yeah.
Yeah. That nigga shit on Gilly.
Niggas, yeah. But man, look, speaking of well, we talking about culture and shit on the most serious.
Not retarded. Hey, man, how you feeling?
Say, bro, why you didn't get to the part where old girl was bumming a cigarette, dog?
That part wasn't available. They cut her ass out. They cut her out.
Look, they on the ground, all kind of shit going down. She look at the camera like, bro, y'all can get a cigarette. I get some change, I go buy me a cigarette. But nah, dog, on a serious note, New Orleans, dear New Orleans, we cannot allow outsiders to change our culture and try to adjust our culture, bro.
Definitely. That's a definite.
We cannot allow that. Cause it's like the transplant people, they come move down there and they do stuff like we don't want second lines running through down our street. You dig? We don't want the bands to be playing on the corners. It's too loud at 2:00 at night. Bro, you move to New Orleans. That's our culture. You feel what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You can't we can't allow them out of towners to come down there and move and try to change our culture. Now the man that owned that club, I still didn't catch the name of the club, but people in the city know that club.
It's
or that ball.
Favela Chic.
Say it again.
Favela Chic.
Okay. People know the culture before they move down there. We can't allow people to no petitions, none of that shit to change it.
what I didn't know. So this was the whole problem. What I didn't know, and I didn't know until I looked at the commentary and read it. There was an issue between two bands. They had a band inside playing. So the people you seen coming outside, the white people coming outside, that was a
Yeah.
band. And that band was arguing with the brass band behind them playing on the corner of the club. And the people inside, it's like they was playing and they was playing over the people in the club. So that's where the dispute came. You see what I'm saying? But if you don't know our culture, nigga, a brass band pops up anywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. Corner, sidewalk, middle of the street, avenue, boulevard, bitch, it don't matter.
Anywhere. Anywhere.
You know, so
So
that's what started the whole thing. They said the brass band was playing over. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know, like looked like the dude came outside because see they was on the corner. And he was telling
right.
them, get out of here, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of where it stemmed from. You know, um, I'm gonna just say like that's them people place. Sometimes you gotta respect their place if that's where they at. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't want you playing on the sidewalk, dog. You gotta go somewhere else.
Sidewalk not their property.
It's not. It's not
Nah,
when you get the
I could say
disturbing. When you get the disturbing what's going on in there, that's a problem.
now who problem is that?
What you mean? Who problem that is?
Because if we known to for having outside bands playing,
Pipe. Don't say dog. If you in that motherfucker and y'all listening to soft jazz, you got Herbie Hancock in that bitch on the piano, nigga. And a motherfucking band come through that bitch playing loud as a motherfucker outside. You gonna come and say, man, get the fuck from around here. It just is what it is. Now I understand I'm not gonna say they was right. All I have to do is, get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I took my shit out the fuck. You know?
see, for me, this how I feel. This how I feel about it. I honestly feel nobody was wrong. Now, how you handle it, how you
How
handle it
made it wrong?
could make you wrong. Because if you
How you
come
made
out
it
the
wrong?
door cursing people out, now
Hey,
y'all get the fun around here, yada yada yada. This, that, and
that's
that.
not that's not gonna be received well. Let's say
That's
that.
not, that's right.
Because nobody receives get the fuck out of here and all that shit. Nobody receives that well.
You know,
You know
you
what I
know what's
mean?
gonna
So
happen soon. Soon as you come out there, get the fuck. Let's go get them. The band gonna start playing. Let's go get them, just like they did. Let's go get them.
I was
Let's
looking for
go get
somebody
them.
to get hit with a stick or instrument or something, nigga. You come around this
So,
fucking thing. You know what I mean?
but I'm looking at it like, and when I say two people can't be right, because you be like, say, bro, look, we inside, we done paid this band to pull up. Can we do y'all mind going down the street a little bit? Because the sounds is clashing. You dig? The sounds is clashing. Do y'all mind? Or do y'all mind coming back in like an hour when they finish? It's ways you could do it. You dig?
Yeah.
Because the way that it's set up, nigga, we in the streets playing, whatever going on inside, if you didn't insulate your building to block the sounds coming from outside, that's not the outside people's fault. That's not their fault.
Second lines usually pass. So you might hit a sound for a minute, but they pass it. And when they pass,
but
it's over. You see what I'm
but
saying? But they
but
was
if
standing.
that band find a hot corner, let's say like if you really not second lining right now, you just on some, we gonna go outside and make a little money. You're dead, we gonna go play, just go pull up on a corner and start playing. They got the right to do that.
Yeah.
So
right.
if they found a hot corner that your club just happened to be on, dog,
bro.
It's ways that they could have talked that out.
It is. It
What?
is. All you had to do was go talk to the people and tell them, look, man, I got somebody in here playing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come back, in an hour, 2 hours, whatever, however long they said is. Would have made it a whole lot.
Because they shouldn't be able to if you playing inside with the mic and the speakers and your outside sound is drowning your shit out, you got a bigger problem than that people playing outside. Because you're gonna have this problem every time somebody play outside. He probably was fed up, probably like, man, these motherfuckers always won't play. And then ran up out there. Just happened to be the day he blew his gasket.
These motherfuckers do this every night.
Right.
These motherfuckers do this every night.
But then again, you gotta know where you at. Because if you know this area is known, but he probably was like, oh, this region hot, this little corner hot. I'm gonna put a nice little jazz band bar on this corner because it get a lot of traffic. It get a lot of traffic through here. I could get a lot of customers, a lot of music. We play some live music. You got niggas outside. Let's go get them. Let's go get them. And now your inside can't hear over the outside. Hey, the building 1 million years old, but you can do renovations to control the sound. You can insulate it to control the sound, so that outside sound ain't coming in. But people ain't probably ain't think about no renovations.
Let me tell you, them people ain't about to spend no fucking $30,000 to renovate the inside and insulate their shit. They're just telling motherfuckers, man, get off the corner before I call the police. Fuck.
You know the police gonna do when they pull up?
That's easier. That's easier than spending 30 bands.
Police ain't gonna make a move.
Bitch, they better not call me to insulate 30,000. 30 racks, big brother. I'm gonna hook you up. You ain't gonna never hear another sound outside.
And look, if you really want to tell hole in their pocket, like, look, we gotta tear all the walls down and put the insulation in the walls. You dig? And do this and do that. Then, yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta make it all soundproof. And they have the acoustics, so your sound stay in. Yeah, it's ways to do it. Hey, that's on them if they don't want to pay the installation money, bro. I can't help them on that. That's on them, dog.
They'll figure it out. They'll just fight every weekend.
Hey, it might not be the first fight.
It
might not be the first fight.
Man, but look, New Orleans is supposed to be electing a new mayor, Pike. And
I heard
it's primitive, dog. It's very primitive that not saying we get somebody from the city. It's very primitive that we have somebody who understands the city. Because get them people from other places and they don't understand the culture. They don't understand how things go in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like Cantrell not from there. She from LA. You know what I'm saying? Look like Cantrell wanted the party because she was out every weekend with with the bounce music, the bouncers and the shakers. You heard me? She was out every weekend cutting up. Tita was cutting up. You know what I'm saying? So I think she took a liking to the city culture. You know,
Right.
um, but I'm gonna say this, dog. Even though, like say me, I'm in Houston, you in Colorado. That shit, like who y'all elect. I'm speaking in New Orleans. Who y'all elect as y'all mayor? That shit affects us. You know what I'm saying? It affects us because our family's still there, our friends still there. You know what I'm saying? And our culture is still there. So to preserve the culture, y'all have to elect somebody who understands the city.
That's a fact.
Yeah, yeah. We need that. We need that, bro.
Helena about to be the next mayor. Who is Helena, bro?
Tell me who Helena is, G. I don't know Helena. Helena Moreno? What's her last name? Boy, I heard niggas saying in the city they was gonna elect Byron Cole as the next mayor. I said, boy, y'all better not. They want Byron Cole and Church's chicken. Right?
Look, I'm trying to say Helena Moreno. Yeah.
Helena Moreno.
47 years old.
But yeah, bro, she gotta preserve the culture of the city. She can't be stopping the second lines, and she can't be fucking up Mardi Gras and none of that kind of shit. She can't be fucking with the street vendors. Well, the street vendors, I know they shut a lot of them down. So, cause they ain't had permits. So I know one thing
Right.
they stopped them doing, which was big. They were selling alcohol under the Claiborne Bridge. So they're going to the Claiborne Bridge. They bust their tables up. They pull up the truck, pull the bottles out, set the bottles up, set the mixers up, the juices, the ice, everything. Boom. Nigga out there selling drinks. No liquor license. So the people, so the people who own the clubs and shit down Claiborne and down St. Bernard and shit, like, man, come on, man, you gotta get them. You know what I'm saying? My drink sales down, bitch. I paid for this license. You know what I'm saying? To be able to
Right.
sell a liquor. You dig? So them motherfuckers posted up no liquor license. They ran them off, as right is right. You know what I mean?
Right. But see,
Yeah.
when I realized that Contrell fully didn't understand the culture down there is when she tried to put City Hall in Tremé. When she tried to move City Hall into Tremé. You cannot, dog. Tremé is the oldest Black community in the country.
Yeah.
You cannot try to put City Hall in that shit.
No.
That's one of the
For
places,
number
even
one,
though,
ain't no room for it. Ain't no room for it.
They were gonna put it in Armstrong Park, like put it in there.
In Armstrong Park?
Yeah.
So they was gonna fuck up the park and take and build a whole building?
I don't know how they was gonna do it, but nigga, when I seen, I'm glad that got shut down. But dog, I'm like, no, like you don't put City Hall. You don't, like, there's so much culture and history in that area. You can't go fucking with that. It's bad enough. You feel what I'm saying? That it pretty much got gentrified. From it being the oldest Black community in America. You dig? That bitch, it's bad enough it got gentrified. It is what it is. Some people, parents and shit sold uncles and them sold grandma house in Tremay and all that there. You dig? And other people went bought it up because of the location. But when I said, I was like, yeah, I said she don't understand.
A lot of people holding on to this shit too, though.
A lot of people understand the value of it now. But once upon a time, man, niggas would be like, oh, I could get this much for this. This house old anyway, and they'll sell it.
Boy, they had a house. I just recently looked at a house.
So she was trying to use Mahalia Jackson theater.
Oh, she was trying to that Mahalia. You gotta leave that Mahalia Jackson. That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the theater.
All that.
Matter of fact, that's one of the only usable theaters downtown. What other theater they got downtown?
They do shit at they turn Joy not a movie theater no more. It's like a regular theater.
Well, you got the Singer, you got the State Palace. You know, give that, but they're not as big as the Mahalia Jackson.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So you kind of got to leave it. Yeah.
No, this dog always sniffing on something, bro.
Now, I'm gonna say this. You know how the parades come down Carondelet and they pass Gallia Hall?
Yeah.
Now, if they turn the Mahalia Jackson into City Hall, then when Zulu comes down, Zulu will pass City Hall every year for Mardi Gras. That'll probably be the only cool thing about it. But fuck, leave City Hall where it's at.
Nah, you can't do that, bro.
No, I'm just saying that would have been the cool part about it, but no. Leave that bit where it's at.
You know, that's fuck it is what it is, dog. Hopefully old girl, you know, she look like she from the city.
Yeah, we just need somebody to understand the city, bro. Who ain't gonna change.
Let me see how long, cause this chick from Mexico.
She from Mexico.
But you know she been Louisiana representative. She a Democrat. Let me see. She been on New Orleans City Council since 2017.
You know who I think who will win that bitch Pike?
I'll win.
This nigga trip. Man, I think Sally Ann Roberts will win that bitch.
But see, I don't be keeping up with the politicians down there to keep it 100. I need to pay a little more attention.
Yeah, you know, they got the police chief lady. She just came in. And I know Marlon Gusman not the fucking sheriff no more. It's another sheriff. I don't know who it is.
Vote Jay Pike for your neighborhood councilor.
Vote him in for mayor so he can move back to the city.
Nigga.
And he can install.
Well, you know how much.
He can run all the fiber optic networks you need in the city. Y'all gonna be fucking 7G, 7 gig.
Boy, turn that bitch to Wakanda.
What? Boy, have all the motherfucking vibranium in that bitch, huh?
Fucking right.
Forever.
Look. I turn that bitch to Wakanda, you hear me? Real quick. One term, nigga.
Go and kick all the white people out that bitch.
I ain't even got to kick the white people out. You dig?
You gonna let the brass band play wherever they want play, and you
brass band is gonna play wherever the fuck they want play. Look, Don't even
You
call the
bitches
police
better,
for that. Matter
you bitches better get some earplugs and go to sleep, bitch.
matter of fact, you call the police over a brass band, you getting fined. So false motherfucker, false, you did whatever you want to call it for filing false claims and shit. Yeah, don't call us with that. Matter of fact, the police gonna fuck around and come protect the band. I'm gonna send them out.
Yeah,
Yeah, go make sure that nothing happens to the band.
right.
Gavin say he a Bronco fan now. I ain't switching my teams. I can tell you that. But look, cause it be like, bro, like, and it just seemed like it's already like a lot of black culture. We lose a lot of our shit, bro. Like between people selling it, and I ain't gonna say selling out, not selling out, but I do feel like between selling it and stuff like that, I feel like we lose a lot. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that the Soul Train Awards and the BET Hip Hop Awards was big ass events, but that's still our shit.
It is, bro. It is, and I'm gonna tell you this. Pipe. Tell you this, bro. Growing up in the Seven Wall in the '90s, in the '80s, I watched a lot of businesses, black businesses, who sold their shit. People was offering the motherfuckers money that was life changing and shit that they couldn't turn down, dog.
I know.
Prime example, Danny's. I don't know if you know where Dan is at. Dan is across the street from the Autocrat Club on St. Bernard, right?
I know.
Danny is a black man. The original dude who made them fucking turkey necks and all that shit. The nigga sold crawfish, crab, shrimp, all that, right? Danny, a black man, dog. Danny, my mama, dog, used to go in there and get crawfish, get turkey necks, everything. And talk to the man behind the counter. Yeah, Danny, he owned that, and he owned the snowball stand in the middle of the block. That's when Liberty Bank used to be open, right there on the corner, AP2 road, right in the cut.
Right.
Them fucking Chinese people, bro, came and offered that man like 2.5 million for the name. That nigga sold him everything. He sold him the name, the recipe, the building, all that shit.
Yep. Cause look,
You know
when I moved to the east, you heard me? I stayed by Dockside.
Uh-huh.
When I first moved over there, Dockside was owned by some black people.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Some Asian people came. Look, I just went there one day to give me 2 pounds of crawfish.
Asian people.
And there was some Asian people in that bitch. I thought they was just working in that bitch.
No.
You dig?
They had to bought that bitch. Say, bro.
They bought that bitch.
Even some of the Arab stores, like them stores in the Seven Ward, Brooks, Miller's, Richards. Man, there used to be black people on them stores, man. Them fucking Arabs came with that money. Nigga, like, man, you won't give me $2 million for this ragged ass building? Man, you can have this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's how we
stolen
got
and
all
gone.
that's how we got all the Arabs and the Vietnamese in the neighborhood.
Right.
They came and spent money, and them bitches had a lot of money, dog. Bitches had a lot of money, dog. Yeah, bro.
But dog, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm a little bothered by the hip hop awards getting shut down, dog. For one, you know I'm a hip hop head. There's no not that they done got shut down. There's no award show just for hip hop.
Damn.
That's it. That was it.
Damn.
Like a award show, because you got the country music awards, you got the but you don't have just hip hop.
Man, we need an R&B. We need an R&B award show.
Soul Train, nigga.
They shut that down too.
They shut down the hip hop The hip hop award and the Soul Train awards. Yay. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, it bothered me because for one, let me say this. Hip hop, and you can see hip hop going through you know how everything go through its cycles, you dig? You see everything go through its cycles. We back to the point where the rappers is rapping. It's like people paying attention more to the art and the love of hip hop more than the trends and the dollar of hip hop. You feel what I'm saying? And now that you got the rappers back rapping and at least having some type of substance.
Now you shut down the awards.
And now you pushing out a bunch of bullshit. Now you done shut it down. Niggas actually putting effort into, even if it is a club type song. Niggas are still actually putting. Why is these niggas shooting firecrackers?
Look at it like this. They opening up avenues for us to do our award show. We need to do a Jocing award show. Think big. Think big, man.
I know. But nigga, I'm just saying. But I'm saying like the shit that we've been having. And it's crazy because like I was on D1 Live the other day, and D1 he was like, man, I'm glad they shut it down because hip hop is doing this and hip hop is doing that. I said, D1, bruh, you've been preaching all this time about a shift in the culture. Now that we finally got the shift, and they shutting shit down, and you saying, yeah, that's good, they shut it down. No, this is the shift that you've been looking for. All the rappers that's trending is rappers that's actually rapping. You got the other rappers talking about, man, it's hard out here for us now, man. We can't even put nothing out right now. They all online talking about they can't even put nothing out. But the people that's actually rapping, they dropping albums. Clips just dropped. Freddie Gibbs dropped. Fucking Ray Vaughn dropped. Fucking the JID Jizz shit just dropped. And this people that's and it's more. Raekwon shit dropped a couple weeks ago. You got people that's actually rapping, young and old. So they took down that narrative that once you hit a certain age, you're too old. That's gone because you got the old cats rapping. Then you got the other cats, and then I'll be watching hip hop like they be, let's say somebody go on SNL, a rapper go on SNL and do a performance. The performances be fire. So you even got people that care about they stage show. And then you shut it down. And I felt like this BET Awards was gonna be, I thought it was gonna be fire. The BET Awards that they just had was fire a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You did? That one was fire. You dig? So I'm like, we moving in the right direction as far as the art of it. Well, I do feel like this may have been the first time where we actually had a balance of rappers rapping, young rappers, old rappers, because like all the walls done got knocked down. You still had your club rappers, you had your conscious rappers, you had the people that do this. Is like it all started. We finally got to a spot where it all kind of everything was available, and then they shut the shit down. You had even the female rappers. You still had Glow out there doing her thing, Doechii out here on this side doing her thing. They shut it down. But sometimes when I do feel like the powers that be, they understand the power of hip hop music. And you know they did what? Shut it down. Even with R&B, Soul Train Awards was pretty much R&B. Shut the shit down. So now you done shut down the two black musical, unless you're gonna try to run it all through just the BET Awards.
I don't know, bro. Look, before we get off here, I got a question.
Go.
if your wife went to the Chris Brown concert, you'll let her get on stage?
Is she with me or no?
If she with you.
What you mean?
Would you let her, if nigga calling for somebody out the crowd?
Is a nigga calling for somebody out the crowd? Is she volunteering herself, or the spotlight hit her and say we picking you?
Man, is you gonna let her get on the stage or not?
It's two different scenarios.
Well, either or.
What they doing on stage?
Question is you letting her get on stage? You mean what they doing on stage? What you think they gonna do on
Yeah,
stage?
what they doing on stage?
What you think they gonna do on stage? They gonna do whatever Chris want, cause nigga, she on the stage now.
No, ain't no dry humping. Ain't no dry humping. No.
Bitches too
No,
late to
ain't
get
no,
on the stage. Talking about what they
ain't
gonna
no. But like Chris Book is buku women in here. You gotta go ahead pick homie old lady right there.
You give him another chick.
Yeah, you gotta go pick somebody else. Gotta go pick. No, you don't get the dry hump on my old lady, dog. No.
And say, bro, that nigga or Usher, I ain't letting my old lady get on stage. Matter of fact, babe, if you go to a concert by yourself and I see you got on the stage with that nigga, when you get home, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. You know?
Look. Yeah, no, I ain't doing that.
I just asked, bro, cause you know your girl danced with Chris.
Who that?
And nigga, the LeBron, Taylor Terry, right? She a dancer.
I don't even know who that is.
She a dancer, so she danced with Chris. Nigga said she got an old man.
But she a dancer though. That's her job.
Oh, nigga, she dancing. She dancing. She pulling the thong on the side for Chris, put to the side for Chris and everything on stage, bitch.
She pulled the thong to the side.
Yeah.
Where the rest of the clothes was at? How you get to the thong?
She had on a skirt and a thong. And she pulled that thong, she bent over in front of Chris, nigga, and Chris rapping, and she bent over, he like this, and she pulled that motherfucking thing to the side for that bar. I said, oh Lord, it's a little too raunchy for me.
So cat meowing.
Bitch, cat
that's what we do.
Bitch, that's a little too raunchy for me. I don't know if homeboy watched that, or maybe he just don't want to see it, you know.
I don't know. That's.
Yeah,
bro. No.
Think about it, right? Niggas,
you damn sure can't pull a thong to the side.
Niggas fuck with strippers. Got niggas fuck with strippers. At least she dancing for one nigga every night, and she ain't got to dance for like 20 niggas in one night. You know what I mean?
Well, that's part of the routine to pull it to the side.
I don't know.
Like, what made y'all come up with that routine where you pull a thong to the side?
Hey, I don't know. She did it. She did it. But I tell you what, if I was an old man, that'd have been her last fucking show. You got.
No, we can't even put that in the.
Me or Chris
You can't
Brown?
even put that in the routine. You can't even put that in the routine. No.
Is she gonna choose Chris?
No, we're not even putting.
You know,
look,
you might as well.
See, what she was supposed to do was she was supposed to read the script and be like, "Do what?" Like, nah, we're not doing that part.
I don't know if that's a script though. I think that's more of a, the dance routine. You're in the middle of the dance routine and you just kind of do whatever.
You dance okay? Now you done ad-libbed it. You done improvise, or you thought about that shit on the spot? You done pull the cat out on the spot? Fuck no. That make it worse. That make it worse.
Man, look, go check
I
out
mean,
some of
I'm gonna let Chris peek at it right quick.
yeah. Go check out some of the videos, bro. Taylor Terry and Chris Brown, bro. They cutting up. They cutting up. Yeah.
I guess so. Cause I gotta be like, bro, you was that comfortable pull it, drawing down? Like, what made you that comfortable? It's one thing, let's say like part of the routine you did. Kind of like, let's say if your old lady was a actress and you got different scenes that you gotta do, but that shit in the script. You feel what I'm saying? Some of the shit that they may or may not do, you gotta be a little comfortable with it. You gotta be for a dancer. But if you just improv and fucking start meowing out there, you dig? That's a whole different
But
ball
look,
game.
think about this. Even with an actress, right? She gotta bend over and toot that ass up and let a nigga get behind her and act like he smashing her, you hear me? So,
Right.
you might get mad, your bitch come home, you be like, look, you did that scene too good. I can't do it. I can't do it, dog. I can't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? I like my women unsuccessful. If it comes to that kind of shit, I like my women unsuccessful. Don't be successful on my dime or with me. Fuck that. No.
No, be successful, but sir, it's levels.
She gotta toot that thing up and let a nigga get behind like he murking that ass. And you gotta sit there and watch that, and you like, she moaning and shit, and you gotta sit there like, is this nigga really fucking up? You gotta think. Seems like he really fucked you. Like,
Cause look,
you know what I'm saying?
it's some scenes that happen for real.
There's some scenes that's very believable.
No, I'm saying there's some that happen for real. The
Oh,
actors done talked about it.
oh, okay.
They done talked about it.
Hey, you know, I don't know, bro. At that
Yep.
point, you might, just focus on yourself, King.
Hey. Yeah, man. But fuck. Before we get out of here, y'all go listen to that boy Jid album, God Do Like Ugly. Rapping. Joe, go check that one out. The dog the album. Nigga
Real
cold, bro.
rap, huh?
Real rapping. Yay. JID. If y'all watching this from Atlanta, y'all need to start giving JID the Andre 3000 Ti treatment in y'all city. Start giving them the Future treat, because Future on his way out. Y'all need a new face for the Atlanta rap. It's his turn. It's his turn. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, his music don't play in the clubs like that. Hey, if y'all can motherfuckers can stick a cell phone to the ceiling and twerk under that shit, it ain't even got to play in the club, because y'all was sticking cell phones on the ceiling last time he dropped the album. So go get that man the treat. It's cold, bro. God Do Like Ugly. That's the name of it. That bitch fire, bro. It's fire. It's fire. Other than that, rap. They rap. Mama, they outside rapping. They outside rapping. What you got, Joe?
I ain't got nothing, man, before we get out here, man. Look, y'all like and subscribe to everything Jocing Podcast do. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We on all 3 platforms, man.
We out.